Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy D-Nell YG, king of this channel right here, Dirty Creek Sports, man. We're back with another episode of what? We got NFL Madden today, and it's gonna be a good one. We got two prodigies facing off. We got Darnell Mason Jr., used to live in Washington, D.C. and all that, versus Caleb Williams. He's from Washington, D.C., and they're battling against each other today. LA Rams and Chicago Bears. This should be a good game. Now, there's 2 weeks until there's the bye week. You got this week, and then you also got San Fran. The next thing you know, they'll go into the bye week. And after the bye week, it'll be very good to see how they'll come off refreshed after that bye week, from resting and all that, from going what? They'll possibly go what? 7-0. They're 5-0 right now, trying to go 6-0 today. And Darnell Mason Jr. is fully recovered, so we're trying to see what that's going to be like. We're going to see what that's going to be like. But everybody knows that the Rams are trying to come out there and get to the playoffs. They're 5-0. Like, what else need to be said? They're playing a great brand of ball. Everybody loves their game. Everybody loves what they're doing. I love it too. Like, I'm not even gonna hate. These are the only ones they got. It's all good. But let's get ready, y'all. The Rams and the Bears. Here we go.
Soldier Field in Chicago. It's week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chicago Bears taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
They better.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
And he returns this to the 22.
Okay, 2-2.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards. And they started ho-humming that performance, and finally you said he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They better be careful what they wish for, ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Good pass. JC, big JC, Justin Carter.
Last week's contest, 7 catches, 90 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
My
6
controller.
yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Ah, there we go. I can see better now.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside
Let's get this
the
together
45.
right now.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play.
Hey, I think we should open up the playbook a little bit more. Don't you, BY?
Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Okay, Caleb Williams over there fired up. He should have just tried to tuck his head. That's how you got hurt last time.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
They got to hustle. They got to get that together.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about
We
that
need some
play?
slant
He took a
plays or
possible
something.
negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks
They
move
pushing
again.
them sticks.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We
Very,
always talk
very
about
good.
confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down
moving
pass
the ball
play.
very nicely,
2nd and
though.
3.
Look at this
I know
ball
from past
movement.
experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to...
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Look at that.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
Look at that
With
accuracy.
some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
He damn sure did.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 7 catches, 76 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Good defense.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson.
Yeah, we
and
need
he's
that
got
run
a
stop.
first down as he's up to the 48. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
There's a lot of trades being made in the NFL today. I think I need to go make me some.
2 first downs have
What
them
you
up
think,
near
B?
midfield now on 1st and 10.
Think we need to go make some trades?
Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Not much there, only a yard.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away, and he's going to keep it here. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
So that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I see what they trying to do. They playing good defense. Okay.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And now running right through him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's
Opted
go,
to run
baby.
for it. The decision a good one. Picking
First
up
down.
the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
First down. That was a good run, though. Look at the moves, though. Dancing with the stars.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7.
Touchdown.
And he's gonna
Touchdown,
take this
baby.
one in
Let's
for a
go.
Rams touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Rams add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right.
Course,
Touchdown,
you know,
turnover,
they add on to
touchdown,
the
two-score
lead.
lead.
They
Little
keep it
bit like
pushing.
you
They
at
keep it
breakfast this
moving.
morning. I
Come
gotta
on, man.
get
You
this
already
in.
know what it
You know,
is.
perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Worried about your hands though.
Yeah.
Look, Caleb Williams is on the sideline, fired up now.
After, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
All right. They about to come out there now, and let's see what they finna do.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning
Big
it
no-no.
over.
Put that in
the other team
capital
takes
letters.
it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Man, they need to make some trades.
The drive continues.
Work on that run
It's a
game.
first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Here's Henderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down.
Oh, my Jesus.
He breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is
Oh,
he
my
kicking himself
Jesus.
because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
He just put that to him. Oh, my Jesus.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Henderson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from
Get
the
down.
6 to the 5. It'd be interesting to see now what they do offensively down here at the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, go down. Get down. Get down.
Back at the 11-yard
Tanner
line.
Ross with the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
With the sack. How many sacks did Caleb Williams take in 24? Third to go.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
It's all good. Good touchdown, K.
And he is in. Touchdown.
Caleb Williams with the touchdown, baby.
Cole Kmet, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And see, that's the same thing that I was telling Sports Show on my last stream, on my college football stream. He was like, dang, your tight end is a 99. I was like, yeah, that's because it's a receiving tight end. It's not like them just the only tight ends. The only thing that they did was blocking back in the day. Like, he blocks, he runs, and he catches. So, yeah, he's a 99, but...
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And pass
good run.
He's out of bounds.
You know why, G? Good run.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Ooh, Tyler Higbee got ran over.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
Ooh.
They'll get this well past
Let's go, baby.
Before being stopped
Let's go.
just before the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
That's my fault. I'll take that. That's my fault. Let's go.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Man, he's doing an excellent job. What else more could you ask from him?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards to pick up there.
Complete to number 82.
This drive has been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown.
To the back of the end zone.
A 15-yard
to the back of the end zone.
And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Dino YG, he sends it to the back of the end zone to Justin Big J.C. Carter.
As well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
To the back of the end zone, to the bucket, to the bottom of the bucket. He put his smack dab in the bucket. He put his smack dab in the bucket. Booth review.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. Okay. The official says this one counts.
Let's go. That's one of the plays of the year. That's one of the plays of the year. Stand up, everyone. That's one of the plays of the year.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, one of the plays of the year.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
And see, Caleb Williams said in his press conference before the game, this week before the game, he said he wanted to come out there and beat Darnell Mason Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked up to him. He thinks he's a great quarterback. He loves his game, his play style.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now left side on the swing pass. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Okay. Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald.
And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA.
Aaron Donald with the fumble recovery.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Now the try here for the extra point.
And we said that last week about the Jets
He
game.
knocks it through. It's 28-7.
70 points. They put up a 70 burger on the Jets. Like, oh my Jesus.
And the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get
Oh.
Here he lost the football.
Oh, another fumble. Another fumble.
20, 10.
Mike Martin, the product from Weber State, baby. Mike Martin comes out there with the fumble recovery. There's a lot of Weber State guys out here. You got Joe Campbell, you got Willie Brooks, you got Mike Martin, you got Mike Bailey, just to name a few.
They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Damn, they got the Colts odds to win the Super Bowl 11-1. Those are great odds.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
He about to air this mother.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught out left side by Robinson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Timeouts. All right,
now
okay.
the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Gonna throw right side here.
What you doing, bro?
This is going to be another
I think it's time to make some trades.
It's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
That's a good pass.
Catches now. That one
I'll
for
give him that.
16,
That's a good pass.
and another first down.
That was a hell of a pass. Oops, excuse me. Can't say hell of a pass on Fox, but hell, I said it. But that was a great pass, though. Seth Williams with the catch. Caleb Williams. Williams on Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, get it how you live it. Get it how you live it.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
The field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll kick things off in the AFC West as we check on Kansas City hosting Denver. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in the second quarter. Patrick Mahomes has thrown a touchdown pass there. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
What is going on?
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Hey, that was the most weirdest halftime show I've ever seen, but okay, I guess.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Fielded in the end zone, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
That was a good run, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Shout out to my boy B.Y. Byron Jackson,
So from the
great defensive
now,
coordinator
first
for
and
the
10.
LA Rams. He got us looking good, man. Appreciate you, bro.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
38-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
The pass.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Rams
No wonder they got
calling
this
on their
guy's
nickel
the
set here
defensive
defensively for third
coordinator.
down.
Like, look. Everyone's swarming to the ball.
Looking to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Henderson.
Ooh, good run stop, baby.
A bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You've got to figure
my man Dunbar stay with the fly sweatsuits.
Get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
In today's football, the receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
They're going to have to trade for a lot. The pass rush, run stop, and secondary.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that,
that's why they're going to have to go deep into the draft.
Lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game, but right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these
I can't even lie, they work in the field, though.
And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
They'll look to run with Henderson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there, so I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it's a fumble. And the Rams have got it back.
You know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there.
Cooper Ross with the touchdown. Oh, my Jesus. He broke
free. Have got it on cruise control.
He was like, get the ball. Ooh.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it.
Oh, my goodness. Bears on the sideline winding up. They made it all the way down there.
They will send this one away.
And let it go.
Taken in the end zone.
Like they couldn't hold their
just
bounds.
take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
It worked. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he is met.
Tanner Ross been all over that field today.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Like 22, he's coming.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
22, he's coming. 22.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he loses
let me
the
get
football
that.
a second time. And now the Rams have got
Max
it going the other
Borghi.
way. And they will set up shop in enemy
Max
territory
Borghi.
at the 42-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Damn, bro.
False start, offense.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Brett Bryan with the
And
catch.
past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there at a first down for L.A. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Boy, it's a hard game today.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
That's coming back, though. That's coming back.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it?
Grace
Sometimes you
of
get
God.
multiples, but I always love on these offsides.
Grace
when each
of
side
God.
points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They
God
deciphered
is
that one
good,
correctly.
player.
Following the penalty,
Hey,
it's 1st and
man.
5, and you got
God
to
is
think offensively,
good.
all kinds of options. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Rams are looking at first
God
and goal
is
as he's tackled all
good.
the way down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there.
Hey,
That sets
God
him
is
up now, 1st and
good.
goal.
Man, not to use him in a blasphemous way, but God is good, fool.
They'll look to throw here. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Akeem Davis Gaither.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's got
Let's
it
go,
in the
baby.
end zone.
5 touchdowns on the day.
From 6 yards away. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm glad they came all sides. I'm like, ugh.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
The Bears offense ready to get going again. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run with Henderson, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout
Foes
so
up,
far
put your
as we get
foes
set
up, 4th
for
quarter.
the 4th quarter, a very one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I ain't gonna lie, they got a good passing game.
Back to throw here.
Let's go.
Under pressure here.
Let's
and
go.
down he goes.
Let's go.
Set
T.
back
Rizzy.
about the
T.
43-yard
Rizzy.
line. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Mike Martin with the interception, baby. Mike Martin.
Interception return for a Rams touchdown.
I mean, Marcus Martin, my bad. That pressure killed them.
That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taking it. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way.
Recovery by the Rams.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams
Look at
touchdown.
the run. Look at the
An
run.
8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams
Look
just
at the
continue
run.
to pour
Dino
it on.
YG.
So
Man.
another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Now the extra point.
That was a hell of a quarterback run.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
All right, here we go. Here we go. 63-10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Chicago offense set to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Nah, ain't none of that. I ain't finna pull that out. Let's go.
Like 22, he's coming, 22.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Yeah, he might be done.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. His throw is incomplete.
Man, that pressure
Allen
is
Robinson,
on.
the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
What's that, holding?
Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
That's crazy.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And
Is
the
that
Rams
roughing the
got it.
passer?
They bring him
Tanner
down.
Ross, 3 sacks on the day, baby. Man, what y'all gonna do? What you gonna do?
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They definitely have. Real talk. They
Now,
damn sure
following the
have.
sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. For Kidder here, it's complete.
Hey, man, that left tackle been getting punished.
Down, and he's going to have it by plenty.
That left guard been getting punished.
On 3rd and 2.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
The pass.
Too many loose balls out
With
there.
that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th
You'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. L.A. readies for its next possession, and they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Going right back to Akers. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Ooh, cool.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He'll run it. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds at midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain.
He threw the water
play.
bottle. He was pissed. Who was that running? Is that Darnell Mason Jr. or is that Dnell YG? Like, oh my goodness. Like, they just cleaned their clock with that run. Like, everyone thought he was a gunner, but
from the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They trying to drain the clock.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Oh, they telling me to crush they soul? Okay. All right, here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
They'll set up a throw.
Ooh.
And this will be caught.
Hey, yeah, look at the patience in the pocket.
It's another touchdown.
Man, that man got patience. That man got poised like he's in the pocket just slaughtering these dudes.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway,
excuse me.
And you just wonder how anyone
pause.
can stop this.
My bad.
Full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
A try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
This has been a tough one for
4
this
sacks in the
line.
day,
It appears almost like they've been on
year.
roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
You must don't like Caleb Williams that much.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now this one complete on the slant route. The reception good for 7. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Try to run it back.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Good run. I mean, good run stop.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Oh, that's just not fair. And now on the run.
He just...
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And that's
it's
game
another
right
10
there.
yards on that one and another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
That was a good run by Cam Akers. Nah, I ain't trying to lose my rushing yards.
First of their timeouts. That'll leave them
Nah,
with 2
forget
remaining.
that. I ain't trying to lose my rushing yards. Okay. Yeah, I ain't trying to lose my rushing yards. Yeah, I just thought about that. I was like, hold up, yeah.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And they just gonna let the clock go down. So, shout out to the Rams, man. Shout out to the Chicago Bears. They did a great job, man.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for LA, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
My bad. The fucking mic was off. My bad. 89% completion. That's high right there. Oh shit, hold up. 10 total tackles, okay. Borgie had some fumbles too. Yeah, they got shut out in the last half, in the second half. So we about to see the schedule for the Rams for the second half. I know it's week 6. They just went on to be 6-0 in the season. That's what's up for the Rams. Shout out to the LA Rams. You know what I'm saying? Doing it real big. Look at some more players getting their player upgrade. Okay. Message. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know what the hell that means, but okay. X Factor. Okay. Female YG is the X Factor. Okay. XP boost. Ooh. So I might as well max him out then. So that means when I start on my Madden 26 season, then he will be a 99. Okay, cool. But we're gonna take a look at the schedule for the schedule and the standing. So this is what we got right here. The next time they will have a Monday night game or a Sunday night game. Well, let's just see what a Monday night is at. Oh, no night games. Oh, okay. That's kind of unfair, but okay. We're gonna go into the standings and see North. Okay, Ravens 4-1, Bengals 1-3, Steelers 1-4. Eagles 4-1. But man, that was a great game to watch, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and watched this game today. It was very interesting. It was very exciting to see Darnell Mason Jr. got his X factor. He's walking out there to be one of the greatest QBs in NFL history. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with the homie. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, your boy D-Net YG, man. Peace and love, y'all. Can't forget that. And we out.